The science has come a long way and evolved and says that our complete vision of genetics and the concept of DNA controlling life is totally false. And why this is important is very simply, old science, genes control you, you don't control the genes. You're a victim of your heredity. Whatever is running in your family, you can likely expect to get that because of the genes that are running in the family. The new physics is completely different. It says that environment is controlling your genes. So if you change your response to the environment, change your environment, then you have power over your biology. Bottom line is simple. We move from victim biology genetics to master of biology epigenetics. And this is the exciting time because this is the time for us to recover our power, that we are very powerful in controlling our biology. Very simple understanding. If you go to an Apple store and you buy an iPod and you take it out of the store and you push play on the iPod, nothing plays. And then you're now upset about the fact you just spent all this money and your iPod doesn't work. And then some little 7-year-old kid next to you looks up and goes, hey, mister, unless you download something first, it will not work. The idea is exactly the same. The mind has a conscious creative mind, but a subconscious program mind. The conscious mind does not go into full operation until after age 7. The first 7 years, the mind is in a lower vibrational state called theta. And this is when you can read this by putting wires on a person's head, EEG. The relevance of theta is that it represents imagination, which is what kids under 7 live in. Half the world is imagination. The mother says, give me the broom. The child says, I don't know what you're talking about. This is a horse. So to the child, the broom in the imagination state of theta actually is the horse. So theta is imagination. More important, theta is hypnosis. The relevance about that is, if you think of all the rules an individual must learn to become a functional member of a family and a community, thousands of rules. I said, well, how do you teach an infant thousands of rules? And the idea is, well, you can't give them a book, and you can't teach them in a school. So basically, what we have to understand is this. Nature created the first 7 years of download hypnosis to observe other people, the parents, the siblings, and the community, observe their behavior and directly download their behavior as the foundational download of behavior. Once a child is becoming conscious, which is around age 7, the conscious mind will use that programming to maneuver in the world. The most important part is this. We have to recognize that this is a program. And number 2 is that most of the programming, psychologists have revealed, is negative and disempowering. And number 3 is that we are capable of changing the program.